1 or slightly less than 1 work-to-rest ratio. 6 times 800 meters at VO2 max pace with a 1-to-1 or slightly less than 1 work-to-rest ratio. 16 times 400 meters at VO2 max pace with a 1 to less than 1 work-to-rest ratio. So a couple of points I want to make about this, because this gets to the point of interval training again. As the distance gets shorter, what happens to the total volume of the workout as we move from 1,000 to 800 to 400 meters? Right, we do more work. 4 times 1,000 is what? 4,000 meters. 6 times 8, 4,800 meters. 16 times 4, 6,400 meters. By running shorter, you can accomplish more work in that one workout at that pace. But what's the trade-off? Which one of those 3 workouts is the hardest? I'm going to take a vote. Who thinks the first one's the hardest? Raise your hand. Who thinks the second one is the hardest? Raise your hand. Who thinks the third one's the hardest? Raise your hand. The people who said the first one are right. People see that 16 and they think that's a tough workout. And it is. But guess what? 4 times 1,000 meters is harder. Because your body senses 2 things: how hard it's working and how long it's working. In the last one, yeah, you're doing 16 of them, but you're getting a break every 400 meters. The first one, you're asking yourself to run 2.5 times the distance. 400 times 2.5 is 1,000. You're trying to run 2.5 times the distance at the same speed, at the same pace. So it's harder. With the first one, you're running for 1,000 meters at the maximum capability for your heart to do its job before you get a break. So the first one is a more difficult workout, even though there's only 4 of them. So here's an example. If you can run 2,400 meters in 10 minutes, that's 640-mile pace. Don't ask me to do with the kilometer. I have to figure that out. If you're really good at math, let's see if you're really good at math. I don't know what that is per kilometer yet. Probably about 4 minutes or so per kilometer. That's about right? Yeah, well, a little bit more. About 14.5 or so kilometers per hour. So if you can do that, this is what the 3 workouts are going to look like. 4 times 1,000 meters at 4:10, the 3-minute jog recovery. 6 times 800 in 3 minutes and 20 seconds, with 2.5 to 3-minute jog recovery. Or 16 times 400 in 1:40, with half the amount of time, 50 seconds. Jog recovery.
First one is the hardest workout, so that's the one that elicits the highest stimulus.
Yes.
So if you have a very experienced runner, you can do the first one, the less experienced.
Right. Yes. You can even do the 400s with a more experienced runner if you're trying to accomplish more work in that session. And keep the... Right. So you can use them all. It's just when you choose what workout and when to do it. So what do you notice about the pace of these workouts? 4 times 1,000 at 4:10, 6 times 800 at 3:20, or 16 times 400 in 1:40. What happens to the pace as the distance of the workout gets shorter? Who thinks it gets faster?